I'll go ahead and introduce us back in once we're good.
Hello and welcome back to Game 2.
All right. Yeah, welcome back to match two tonight of the FMC Week 2, Day 3 event. Tonight we are going to be doing the 29th versus the Free Agents. I will not be saying their name. But I am going to be your main caster, UB, joined here by Bluestun and Frostbreath. So,
Hello.
second round for the 29th tonight. What do you guys think? You think they still have it in them to win another round, or
I think they do, for sure.
for sure?
Yeah, I think this time they're coming in with a, bright new attitude, and hopefully they can use this mental refresh that they have in between the game, kind of come back in with a new game plan and really just come back and win it.
All right. The free agents are going to be losing two bans though, due to the some unfortunate circumstances. But the 29th will have all their bans this time, and they are opting to remove Trundle, Mel. I don't know what their last ban will be. Ziggs and
Six.
free agents. It looks like they're going to be giving up their last two bans.
Ziggs is an interesting ban, in my opinion.
Why is that?
I mean, I never think of Ziggs as necessarily like an OP pick, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you that it's not an OP pick, but the lunch lady is his. If you hover over his name, he's the lunch lady hashtag Ziggs and loves Ziggs. Just plays a ton of Ziggs.
Yeah, and although Ziggs isn't OP in the sense like he's not super meta, he has been popular in competitive scene just because the champion is relatively safe. That's like the biggest advantage of playing Ziggs. He can farm safely, he has great long range damage and poke, and he has good tower siege as well. Also good like wave clear to defend against split pushers. So as a safe like mage pick, Ziggs is a really good pick, and somewhat popular in a competitive scene, funnily enough.
Okay, Xayah and Pantheon.
So 29th did miss their first pick, but they typed in that it's supposed to be a Nefiri first pick. Meanwhile, the free agents did lock in Xayah Pantheon for the bot lane.
Well, we don't exactly know that it's Pantheon support.
That's fair. It could be a Pantheon top lane, but I find it difficult to believe that they pick top this early out in red
I
side.
mean, I've seen it in jungle as well.
Oh, that's true.
It could go anywhere, really. It's kind of a flex pick for every lane.
Hmm.
Yeah, I also think that's going to be a Pantheon support.
But the Tristana in response to that, that is Tristana Thresh. They're spawning aggression with aggression if it's Pantheon bot lane. I'm just like naturally assuming it is, but no guarantees.
Yeah, it's a lot of aggression on the 29th side, but the Xayah definitely is a big scaler for sure, if they can stay alive long enough.
Hey, Lux, okay. So that is that. I know that Lux is going to be mid because that's Lunch Lady's other main pick. So with the Ziggs gone, it looks like they're going to lock in his mid champ early, putting out the Lux mid. They shouldn't have bans for these last two, so they're just going to let the clock count down.
Now, Lux is the same thing that was just used against the 29th in the last game for sure. So we'll see if they're going to respond with Vel'Koz again.
Well, their mid laner subbed out last game, so they actually have a completely different mid laner this game, and I don't know how much Braxy plays Vel'Koz, so...
He doesn't, but he does play Diana, and that is a ban that free agents did remove early on. Yeah. Braxy's former username on League of Legends was Diana Bot because he loved Diana, and looks like that's going to be continued theme of removing his Diana from the pool, banning it out. One of the weaknesses of being a one trick in a competitive environment where the enemy can scout you.
All right, the 29th have banned Fiora.
I don't think I've ever seen Preston White ever play Fiora. I'm not gonna lie.
He plays it in solo queue a good amount.
Oh, he does? That's
And
surprising because
Wukong.
he's usually only played like tank type champions top lane in the matches I've seen him in. So that's actually surprising for me. Meanwhile, the Syndra does get hit. Wait a minute.
So this
Ooh.
actually looks like
Hey,
it is Pantheon top, or maybe
Wait,
jungle.
I think they did subvert my expectations because I was so confident that Lunch Lady was going to pick Lux mid, but it actually looks like
Wait,
Syndra.
Oh,
Responding to the Syndra with the Hui. Okay, so Lux support. I guess it's a Pantheon jungle.
interesting.
Unless this last pick is jungler and that Pantheon is actually top pick, and they subvert my expectation 3 times, then I can just shut up because I don't know what I'm talking about then. Finishing
Garen?
off with the Garen, safe top pick, keeping it chill.
Yeah, so I do know that the jungler for the free agents is Mental Reform or Amaya, and he
Mhm.
does play a decent amount of Pantheon jungle, so my money's on it being a Pantheon jungle.
He did have a really good Viego game last night, so I'm surprised they didn't bring that back.
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
fucking
look at how
Pantheon.
confused we were with seeing Pantheon. So
They are finishing it with a Quinn
Quinn.
top. What?
that is a very
That's a crazy
squishy
lineup.
team overall.
I love to see this kind of stuff come out, just like the randomest solo queue champion. It's like just, I'm playing my lane, that's it.
Yeah, no, okay. So, like, as far as I can see, the goal of the free agency is just win lane, win game. That's what I'm seeing right now. And honestly, it might actually work considering that the dive on the 29th is relatively minimal. Like, don't get me wrong, if a hook does hit, or Neferi gets, like, a great flank, like, it's gonna ruin the free agents, like, team. But I feel like this can work as a pick composition. And I kind of like I just kind of like the team. It looks funny. Lots of damage. Like everything is just damage, and even more damage.
Yeah,
I mean-
I agree.
They just quadrupled down on their plan. They said, we want to kill people, and just picked 5 champions that do that very quickly.
I respect it, to be honest. But 29th on the other end, again, same thing as before, right? They have a pretty stable team. It's not a terrible team. My only problem would be in the Fury, but the Fury is meta, so as long as like they can abuse the meta, then sure. But in terms of composition, the Fury is the only thing that really like doesn't fit in terms of roles. But if we ignore the Fury, they have a pretty good front to back. So as long as they can play their coordinated team fights well, it should be good. But it goes back to the similar point from the previous match. This is a competition between 5 people playing comforts and, you know, with an easy to perform goal, while the 29th has to really, you know, put a lot more work into executing what their plan is. And the ability to execute might be difficult here.
Yeah, this feels like it's really going to come down to individual skill level for sure.
One thing I do have to note though is that my impression of Preston White has definitely gone down by at least 2 stars out of 10, simply because he plays Quinn top, and anyone who's ever played League with me would know that my top lane permaban is Quinn. I have every time I've played top, I have never not banned Quinn for 2.5 years now. So yeah, I don't like you, Preston.
Well, when's the last time you've played Quinn?
Never. I don't play Quinn. I don't play against Quins. I hate Quinn tops. I hate him so much. If someone picks Quinn top, it's because I'm not playing top, so I didn't ban it. But yeah, overall, I do think the free agents team is definitely much more easier to execute, and I think they have the advantage in terms of comfortability. But overall, I think we will be going on intermission here. Does anyone have any final comments before we go on break for spectator delay?
Nope. I just want to say that I feel bad for Garen having to play into a.
I do too. My heart goes out to stupid game.
Agreed.
Rest in peace. Alrighty. So we will be on a 3-minute spectator delay. We're going to go into intermission once we are back. Actually, no, just stay tuned. We'll be back soon. Make sure to get a snack, and we'll go into the last match of the night.
Yep.
It's over.
All right, and we are back.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to our match tonight with 29th IS versus the free agents Sox. I'm just gonna call them the Sox. I will not finish the rest of the name, but it's going to be our last match for the night, the last match for week 2, and I'm excited to see what the results will be because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty big fan of the free agents draft. It looks funny. It looks funny.
And that's obviously the most important thing is that the draft is funny. So that's why we're all rooting for the free agents here.
Yeah, I like. Don't get me wrong. Good drafts. The 29th has a good draft, but like all 5 of them doesn't do damage. So you know, like the Thresher is a bit of a coward's pick. IMO should have been like Pike. Standard 5 point from each side, no invades. I was kind of hoping the free agents would invade with that, but it is what it is.
Now, both top laners did take the Ignite, so they're both trying to win.
Is it just
fight.
me, or is the Syndra a little bugged? Okay, it might just be me, but like her petals when
Oh,
it
they
zooms-
are. Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me. All right. just-
Okay,
yeah.
we'll do our best to ignore that.
There it is. Yeah, oh my goodness, what is that? Alright, sorry. Getting back to the game and trying my best to ignore what the heck Syndra is looking at for me personally. Can you press U to remove the spectator line?
Oops, sorry.
Yep, all good. And remember toggle O in between team fights. That sentence does land immediately into the Asian, but they have the level 2 spike. So lots of good damage out on average. Fellice getting chunked out in the bot lane. Not a great start for the Tristana right now.
Oh, it's actually Lunch Lady playing support.
Oh, that makes more sense now that I think about it. I was about to say, Lunch Lady loves playing Lux, and you know what? There's the Lux.
He's playing
He's
Lux,
playing
yeah.
the support. You know what? It all adds up now. I don't know how I didn't see this before.
Wait, hold on. They put Lunch Lady as their mid when they posted their roster.
That's fine. It's fine.
They put Tuhasian and Protherius both as ADC.
Oh, interesting. I think it might have just been a bit of a miscommunication.
They did have to put together a team last second, so like I'll give them like a little bit of grace there. It was a little hard for them to like pull together their team last minute. Their sub did get stolen by the 94th last game. Was it 94th? No, 29th last game.
Yeah, the 29th.
Yeah. Lots of trading happening in the mid lane, but they're both very good at avoiding each other's skill shots. Braxy playing relatively aggressive here, missing his Q yet again. Average fellow looking a little bit healthier than I expected him to be, not gonna lie, after that start. Looks like there might be some action mid lane. The Fury is going to be on top of Protheria. Stupid game trying to get some damage out onto Preston's White here. Is he going to go down? The Ignite does come out. Is it going to be enough? He's going to flash over the wall. Preston's White does not follow. Mid lane, then Fury does not finish the gank onto Protherius here. But he will come up to the Quinn. No mana on the Syndra here, giving Hui room to push it out. Mental Reform also appearing. No flash, surprisingly. I would have flashed for that and killed him.
W there instantly.
Preston's White getting caught out. You haven't used her old flash to get away here. It's a little rough. It's a little rough, man.
Well, the big issue was they tried going in with the Garen with the wave pushed against them, so they were dealing with a Quinn and all the minions at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's a little rough for the Garens looking at his HP, you know, it's being bullied up here. Average fella, actually, he is looking so healthy despite all the poke he's been in. Death Sentence does catch the Asia, brings him under tower. He takes 2 tower shots. Tristana jumping in. Is that going to be first blood for him? No, the flash away. Does Tristana does use the barrier and will flash away. Number 1 Creed fan joining in. Flash from the lunch lady coming out. Death Sentence hitting a second time. First blood going to number 1 Creed fan. Very nice. Very well done.
Yeah, getting that first blood is very important, especially for Naafiri to be able to snowball here. But the gold is still even, despite getting first blood there.
That's CS difference right, from the bot lane happening there.
Yep, and the Quinn is actually going the Symbiotic Souls, just to recall constantly.
Wow, very good fear from Braxy, canceling the stun from Mental Reform. Syndra not hitting her stun, unfortunately, as well. Though, if there's one good thing about going on top lane now, is the fact that Garen is... To Reform getting the stun over the wall. Flash coming out late from Braxy, and he will go down to the Pantheon. Meanwhile, Naafiri is absolutely dying to the Dragon right now, but he is able to secure it. Lunch Lady does hit the binding lights onto Average Fella. Jumps over the wall. Protherius on the flank here, but the Asian coming with the pincer. 29th is able to make it out with most of their lives. Death Sentence being landed to stop them. Mental Reform still looking for the stun. Does get the stun. Lance comes through, and Daddy Yub just saving lives left and right now.
I'm kind of surprised that Protherius just didn't push the R button there on Tristana. I think that would have been a kill.
I think so too, honestly. And they're not gonna go through with this dive. Huh.
Well, they don't know where the Hui is, and the Fury is still in the area, so they were being a little cautious.
That's a fair assessment. Braxy might be caught out here. Nope. They are going to take away the control ward from them. In terms of CS, like bot lane is really the only place where the gap's happening, because what I was trying to say before, the top lane Garen versus Quinn match, a range champion should have more of an advantage in terms of creating a CS gap because of the bowling, but it doesn't look like Preston's making use of that, as he's equal CS to the Garen right now.
I'm surprised. He was up like 10 CS earlier, but I guess Garen was just able to get a better recall.
Yeah, that's fair. Mid wave, Hui is doing a lot of damage to the Syndra here. One more Creed fan looking for a fight going in, but he has to retreat as Mental Reform shows up. He is not level 6 though. Not like a Pantheon level 6 really matters here. But Naafiri does have his own ultimate here. And they will be able to take away the Void Grubs. Very, very low kill game so far, despite the amount of action we've been seeing across the board. I thought this game was looking bloody, but only 2 kills?
Yeah, only 2. They traded. Both the junglers have 1 kill, so it's really, yeah, like you said, not super high kills yet.
Yeah, despite
it felt like it should have been. They were just beating each other up.
They really are. There was action happening all over.
Like get to finish the kills.
For sure, for sure. And the gold difference is pretty close as well. 700 gold diff. A lot of the gap is happening in the ADC side, unfortunately, but they are trying to keep up. They are keeping up in terms of top lane, jungle, mid, which makes it very nice. Stupid game does hit level 7. Ooh, he does flash on top of Preston White. Preston White does not have his own flash. Ignite comes out as well. There is ultimate on the Garen. Will it come out? Justice comes through. That is a kill from the Garen onto the Quinn. Very nice. Oh man, that's what I like to see against range top laners. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the FA's comp, but I hate Quinns.
Yeah, I mean, he just, what can you say? He got outplayed, you know? The very difficult combo that Garen pulled off there.
Yeah,
Flash
honestly, a really
ult.
great display of mechanics, you know? Great display of micro mechanics right there.
I
Looks
really
like
think Stupid Game should probably stick to champions like this, given like how well he's performing.
Alright, it looks like the bot lane is going to look for a fight and just control where both junglers are in the area. Death Sentence hit the number 1 creeper coming in. Mental Reform coming out the bush. Trying to block some of the damage out. Feathers fly from the Xayah. Average fella has to retreat. Daddy Yum Yums went in when he made that Death Sentence. And unfortunately, that is his own Death Sentence. Mental Reform ulti 3 feet away, catching absolutely nothing but air. And no action happening a bit late, despite the camera moving over.
They had to make sure that we saw the control ward being defended.
Mental Reform is looking to run down Braxy here, but he is able to get away, fortunately. That was a very good counter gank from Mental Reform.
Yeah.
Very good hover. I wish my jungles would hover for me like that. Flash coming up from Mental Reform, catch Braxy, Lunch Lady as well, the bloody lights, and Quinn! They just 3-man poor Braxy mid lane, and that gives the free agents feats of warfare. Very nice. The Lunch Lady securing the mid wave with the final spark. What the heck was that?
I was just trying to clear the wave as
Making
fast
sure
as
that
possible.
Protherius can get a good recall in there. What a team player there.
What a
taking
team
the CS.
player. Alright. So the game still looks very close between both teams right now, but the free agents managed to get a little bit of a lead, going ahead with 1,500 gold. Xayah is still really ahead compared to the Tristana, but they are now establishing leads, a small bit of lead through support mid, jungle top, you know, getting him some kills. Actually, mid didn't get killed, so she's just winning through like assist gold somehow. She's 400 gold with all the assist gold. Full combo going at Braxy, but he does flash away from the
Might have
W.
been a kill if not for the flash.
Yeah, that W hit. Man, I love Syndra damage.
But to be fair, he did finish his item. He had full item, so.
That's true. The Ludens is very powerful as Justice comes through. The flash gets away from the Justice range and the Ignite onto the Garen. Ignite comes through on Garen as well. He wants that. He wants to get it off. He wants to press the ultimate. Oh boy. True display of skill right now from the Garen. Very close.
Oh.
Oh no, he gets caught. This is
Wow.
awful for him. Super Game is to go down here. Number 1 creep fan trying to clean up what he can. Will he be able to take anyone? He does take down Preston White. Reset comes in. Mental Reform goes down. Meanwhile, on the side, Braxy gets flanked out by Protherius. He will go down. Number 1 creep fan turning around, going for the Lunch Lady here. Lunch Lady trying his best to kite him out. Exhaust comes through. He's running towards the Syndra here. No stun for the Syndra right now. Invoke comes through. Any stuns? Anything? No ulti? No nothing.
1 more second.
Flash comes through. He dodges the stun. Number 1 creep fan going for the Lunch Lady. He finishes off with a reset here. Now it's a plain 1v1, but there's no stun available, no ultimate available. I don't think he wins this. Number 1 creep fan, and it's going to finish us off with 4 kills! 4 kills to the Neferi here. Very well done by number 1 Creed fan.
Yeah, not what you want to see if you're on the free agents here.
That is a big snowball. But the enemy team has respawned. Preston his way. B-Light straight to him. Runs right into the Garen Neferi. Justice comes through. Another kill to the Neferi. As they are now chasing Mental Reaper, trying to get away here. Just blocks some of the damage when he's getting run down. The Garen skills coming through. And the snipe from Braxy with the lightning bolt. Wow!
Yeah, just a huge like outplay there from Fan, getting 5 kills for himself, 6 and 0 right now.
That was a massive gold swing towards the side of 29th. That is what they needed. That is what they're looking for. They are looking to win it here. Massive gold swing towards them. Preston's White beelining right back in, but he will not face check again. With Pincer coming through here.
Yeah, learned his
Sun
lesson.
comes out with Darius and Lunch Lady on the flank. They are going to blast cone over. There, no one even tried to stop it from going
Yeah, I'm
over.
not sure why. I think one of them should have hit that there for sure.
They would have gotten the Garen because he was already inside, but they would have gotten number 1
Yeah.
Kree fan. That's who they need to kill right now. He has a 500 bounty. They need him dead.
Yeah, if you could have gotten that on like Syndra, for example, it'd be massive because I think Syndra's probably their best bet of just keeping the Nefiri shut down and just hopefully ulting him on like cooldown.
Oh man, the Quinn treatment. A flash comes through from the Garen. Will it be enough damage? Justice is not up. I don't think it's enough. I think he really should have waited for the ultimate.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. If I was Quinn, I would have just recalled there. Like, you have the symbiotic souls, like they're upgraded as well. You're gonna recall and go into your ult and come back to lane in like 2 seconds, be full HP again.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to limit us here, only because Garen no longer has a real way to reach the Quinn with the flash down here.
Yeah, but
So
I think
if-
just being full health, it just enables you to just poke him under tower a lot safer. You would be completely fine, and you could probably kill him without even worrying about him getting you. But it does
That's
look like the free agents will get the feats here, upgrading their boots.
Very good. Xayah leading the bot lane gap with 50 CS. Number 1 Kree fan beating Mental Reform in the jungle. He is able to block a bit of the damage, but he is going to go in. Meanwhile, 2 separate fights. Number 1 Kree fan finishing off to the side. The Asian looking focused on Daddy Yum Yum. Number 1 Kree fan turning his sights onto the Xayah. Eats her alive and finish off the Lunch triple kill for the dog pack.
They were just fighting 2 separate fights there. They needed to like combine and
Oh,
play together.
meanwhile, on the top lane, Preston is White looking to kill the Garen here, but Ignite is enough to finish him off. I hate range stop treatment, man. Just range stop things. It is what it is. Might be very close on both sides. They almost traded 1 for 1. If Syndra got her ultimate off, she probably would have killed Braxy, or might have died for it too.
Yeah, I think if they went in for a ult, Braxy could have easily countered as well for an exchange there.
For sure. Alright, game's still relatively close. The gold gap from before is now equalized. 27.1 between both teams right now. The Fury holding the bulk of the gold from the 29th here. Meanwhile, on the side of the free agents, the Xayah and the Quinn is trying to keep up with the lead that Nefiri has built. Oh, Preston's White looking for Braxy here. That's burst
the
damage,
spear
but he
came out just in
doesn't use the Profane Hydra. Protherius getting
I think
caught
he got
in.
pierced, wasn't
He is
it?
going to go down. Number 1 Kree fan, 1 by 1. Dogpack is hunting. And that is 2 more kills for the 29th. He is out of control right now. He is out of control. If
I
the
mean,
Quinn
this-
used her Profane there, she probably would have killed the Braxy. But
Braxy was actually able to get the fear off as Preston is White was jumping in, so I think she was unable to use Profane Hydra during the time.
I see. Meanwhile, Stupid Game is able to look at the tier 2 top. That would be 700 gold in his pocket. Nope. Mental Reform able to save the tower here. Ooh,
Yeah,
blinding,
really just-
blinding light and Lux. Not enough. No
It's a
damage.
support Lux, so
Oh no! Stupid Game got greedy. He wanted to kill the Lux. They paid the price.
Just a sibling quarrel there, you know.
He wanted to pay the price.
But
That's how he wanted to kill and pay the price. Oh my god.
Yeah, just really unfortunate because I know how he feels going up against a ranged top laner and then having just 4 people show up to your lane in your jungle. So what can you do?
What can you do, man? Syndra might face check the play here if she's not careful with her pathing. Oh, the reveal here. Big burst coming out from Braxy. The ultimate comes in as well. The stun comes through. Will the lightning hit? It does, and Braxy will get a clean solo kill combo onto Protherius. Very well done by him. Bum, bum, bum.
A little bit of downtime while.
A little bit of
Jimmy's
downtime,
holding the Herald.
Yep. Gold difference is honestly still really close despite the 11-0 Nefiri wreaking havoc. Daddy Yum Yum's caught on the side, finding leg come through, the box comes out. Will it be enough to save him? No root being pulled off by Daishin as the death sentence hits yet again. Looks leading getting almost caught on the tower. No more creep fan coming off the side. That's one reset for him as the feathers comes out flying. Roots in Nefiri before his next dash. But I think the damage output's just too much. Nope, actually, he does manage to make it like double root! Does manage to take the average fella!
Feathers,
And Daddy
yeah.
Yum Yums will go down as well to Protherius! Very well done. Very well done by the Zaya getting that
Surprised
double
they were
root
able
there.
to turn that around like that, yeah.
Yeah, Nefiri had to run, tail stuck between his legs. Will this allow them to get access to the tier 2 here? It looks like it.
I don't think they'll be able to finish it off though as they're running low on minions.
They did get a decent amount of damage on it right now. Preston's White still teasing Garrett, but the flash comes through. Justice comes out, and that is a solo kill onto the Quinn.
But
She
they are
is not respecting
surrounded.
the fact that Garen will flash onto her. Mental
they're
reform
getting
coming
out.
out here. But Garen will look to do Garen things to try to run away. 3 top now. Binding Light comes in. Protherius comes in, cleans up the kill. Unfortunate for him. That's a feels bad right there. Our Kree fan poised aggressively, but he's worth a lot right now.
Yeah, I
He
think
has to be careful. There is Thresh here to back him up, though. Mental Reform is nearby. No! Protherius finishes the recall. Lunch Lady dodges the death sentence, just barely, but number 1 Kree fan still gonna make it to the area. And Mental Reform is going to join her in the grave. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Braxy will fear away Preston's Way. Another Way combo will be able to just completely eliminate the Quinn there. Very well done. Good reaction speed from him. And wow, really, this is the first time I've ever seen the Revive Otacon in like
this isn't the
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, holy crap. I haven't seen this guy in weeks. What the heck? I'm just so shocked. This is the Revive Otacon, which in my opinion is like the best Otacon to have when you have a Snowballer. In this case, number 1 Creed fan. This means
Yeah.
that he can go buck wild without worry after killing this thing. Like, he can literally dive their fountain right now and it wouldn't matter.
I'm very surprised. I thought this game was actually like way like kind of back and forth, but I guess just not having enough kills really.
I think, no, it's more so what types of champions are killed, like between melee and range. And number 1
really?
Creed fan has been going crazy, killing all the range champions on the enemy side. Stupid game is going to go down here, but the Revive will
Yeah,
make it
he's
so
got
that
the
he doesn't
Revive.
lose too much. But yeah, the type of icon is based on the type of champions killed.
I thought it was based off of the
Amount?
flow of the game. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the type. As far as like it was announced onto like Otacon's release and patches. So I wonder how they're going to make use of this free life they have, free guardian angel they have here. Securing this dragon, perhaps.
Just on his
Oh, average fella is going to go down here. It's going to be another lost life. The Otacon Revive coming in clutch, though, as number 1 Creed fan coming in to see if he can do something. I really think he should just go for it. He really should just be going for it right now. Make use of this life. Daddy Yum Yums is going to go down here as well.
Daddy Yum Yum should have just died instead of flashing. Like he has the free
Yep.
life.
Number 1 Creed fan should really go down here before that life expires, because it expires fast. It's only 90 seconds.
I think he wants to draw it out so that Garen can try and work on the tower.
Alright, there's the Binding Light. There's the final spark. The free agent's looking to secure this dragon. Nefiri should be looking to get this steal here, sacking his life. No, he is going to go in for a fight, for a kill. Will not be able to finish him off. Mental Reform flashing over to Braxy, and that will send him back to the fountain. No one on the side of free agents dead yet, but here comes 29th with full HP. Shermer on the flank. We're going for Lunch Lady. Justice comes out. That's 1 kill down. Mental Reform looking for a stupid game. That's going to be the Garen going down there as well.
Number 1 Creed
There
fan
will
driving
die.
the
Lucio
Herald.
coming out, making a guest appearance. Death Sentence does miss the Asian here. Dragon just wailing onto Mental Reform. He's Supo. He's going to die for the DOT from Dragon. President is White. It's trying to finish off Daddy Yum Yums in a 1v1. Mental Reform just on a sliver of HP, looking to see what he can do here. comes back in, manages to finish off Daddy Yones before he can solo kill the Quinn. Thresh versus Quinn, and somehow the
Braxy's
Thresh
going to
won.
snipe mental. Oh, mental reform actually reacted very quickly and was able to dodge that.
Very well done from Braxy. No, but not again. Oh, he should have just kept running. He should have just kept running. He almost made it out. Oh man. Lots of action happening there, but ultimately it looks like the Dragon is going to go towards the 29th again. That's going to put them on their sole point. 3 Dragons in. Oh, Lunch Lady almost getting caught by the CC there. She's trying to his best to run away. Lots of spells being missed here.
Happy feet here.
Yeah, Hui somehow missing his ultimate. The Spiraling Despair not quite making his mark. And Lunch Lady will make it out with his life when the Fury secures the 3rd Dragon for the 29th. Bartharius narrowly missing his stun.
Take an eye on the splinters. He's at 90 splinters right now, so in 10 more splinters, his ultimate will execute enemies below 50% health.
If I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty slow progress for Syndra. Being 90 right now. As someone who like played her a ton in the previous season, 25 minutes 90 is not what you want to be at when playing Syndra.
I really love the pick potential that comes out from Syndra and Lux, just being able to combo with each other, picking one person at a time.
Hmm. Baron is up right now, so they are poising to look around to get this. Honestly, at any ace right now, a team could win. Meanwhile, Death Sentence does hit. Mental Reform does finish off Braxy really, really fast. Number 1 Creed fan going in for the dive here. As he would turn around, going for Therius as a double kill for number 1 Creed fan as they are finishing off the free agents. That is 3 down. Mental Reform coming in too late. That is going to be 4 down for the free agents while Braxy is wiped. Very, very good for the 29th right now, as that's going to be their Baron. Really big burst of action there. Lots of damage coming out, but 29th is able to get their team fight going. Preston is White trying his best to see what he can salvage here, but he is going to go down as well, and that is an ace for 29th. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm just a little confused there. I think, like, at that point when 4 of your teammates have died, it's a little greedy to be trying to... I'm not even sure, try to steal Baron there, I guess. You need to just try and go bottom or mid and get something, you know, trade something.
Right, going through the Twitch chat here, no, it looks like I was wrong about the Otacon. It is based on the amount of action into the game, so that is my bad. Mixing it with Kayn, I might have been mixing it with Kayn transformation, but... So, less destructive, less fights means voracious. Ruinous will come in with high damage output and skirmishes.
Okay.
I wonder what the threshold is for that then in that case, because I've seen a ton of the Petals one, like a ton of
Ruinous,
it.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen the Revive one in forever. Like forever.
No, I agree.
Oh wow, Binding Light does hit Baxi here. They're going to actually destroy him. Not even giving him a chance to play. Although like 29th is leading right now with a very good lead, they need to respect a little bit of the free agents' damage, because they're still they're still very strong overall.
Yeah.
Daddy Yum Yums might be getting caught out here. Mental Reform walking into the Thresh here. Number 1 Creep fan able to back him up there. It's currently looking like a 4v2. Death Sentence does miss. Daddy Yum Yum still greatly out of position, but the Asia's taking a ton of damage. Stun does miss. Number 1 Creep fan. Stupid Game is going to appear into the fight late. 2 the Fury Daggers does hit and manage to snipe the Asian. He's going to go down here. Number 1 Creep fan doing a ton of damage. 17 and 0 performance. They need to shut this guy down. They need to shut him down at some point.
They really need this gold. It's preferably on Xayah. I mean,
Completely
even Syndra wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, Syndra would be good, Xayah would be good. The root does hit Lunch Lady. She's trying to get out final spark combo. Pestilence White does come on in, does get hit by the Spinal Despair. 2-man stun from Syndra here, but it's not going to finish anyone, and lots of spells exchanged. No one dead. Lucky for both teams.
Yeah, but while this is happening, Stupid Game is splitting bottom, so the 29th is getting a lot of objective control here.
Yeah, it's just 9k gold lead going to the side of 29th here. Stupid Game split push is going strong. They are diving in Patheria's mid lane. Zhonya's does come out. No more Creed fan just taking the shot. He is so strong. What can they do to stop him?
They need to be able to lock him down, keep him stunned. Like, really, that's their only option, is to keep him rooted and stunned until he's dead. Hopefully getting that execute out from Syndra.
Okay, that was actually a Seekers instead of the Zonia, so that was still only a 1 of at the moment.
Oh, yep.
I see. So it's reset. It's going to reset here. Another Zonya's play potential.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he has the gold, which he does finish the Zonias here.
Oh, Mental Reform coming out with the ultimate, trying to get the Grand Starfall, steal the dragon, but they haven't even started it yet. That's going to be Pantheon going down. Lots of CC stun going off. 3-man root, 3-man stun. Number 1 creeper diving in, melts the Asian. They don't have any damage coming out to finish that great CC chain. And that is going to be 29 just beating them with their wall. It's just stats too high for them to finish off. That is an ace for the 29. Can they end the game here? This has to be the victory, right? 30 seconds down for
Yeah,
most of
this should
free
be
agents.
the game, but the Fury's not there. No, it's still.
This has to be the game.
There's
This
no
has to
way.
be the game.
I think that is game, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's no way it's not here. 9 seconds left. Tristan is hitting towers now. Yeah, that's.
All right, very good. Okay, there we go. 29 finally getting a outstanding performance coming from number 1 Creed fan. Absolutely demolishing the competition here with a 19-0 performance. I don't even think we need to ask about who the MVP is. It's really clear.
Yeah, I think the 1904 dog did pretty well.
He did very well. Absolutely insane performance from him. And I think he rightfully deserves an interview if he's around. But as we wait for that response, what do you guys think of this game compared to the last game that 29 just had?
I think they definitely played a lot better. They were more coordinated. I think maybe getting their main mid laner instead of a sub really changed the dynamics there of their team. I could tell that Braxy was reacting to number 1 Creed fans' plays and was actually showing up and helping out a lot. Maybe that's what enabled number 1 Creed fan to get the ball rolling and led to a 19-0-4 with 50 hubris stacks at the end of the game.
Yeah, okay. Looks like number 1 Creed fan is available, so we can pull him in for an interview whenever he wants to join, because he's not in any of the chats for me. Drag him.
Greetings and salutations,
There he is.
fine shits.
Hello, Mr. MVP. You had an insane performance on game 2. How do you feel?
Much better.
Much better after the game 1?
Yeah. Coming into game 1, or coming from game 1, I was tilted out of my mind, and I knew what I did wrong early on, and I focused on what I could do, and then I took it into game 2. After screaming as loud as I could with my team to lock in, we locked in.
No, that very solid performance overall. I think the start of your insane snowball was a series of kills you got near the Rift Herald pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. It's just I was able to get. Oh yeah, it was the double kill, and it stacked my shield, which kept my conqueror, and then I just kept fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, you had the 1v1 against the Syndra and the I think it was the Lux at the time. dodging all their abilities, and then you flash the Syndra stun, managed to finish off the champion she was with, and it was just a 1v1 between you two, and you just displayed a really high level of mechanics there. Managed to secure that fourth kill. It was technically a quadra.
Yeah, it was a quadra kill, and then into a pentakill because the Quinn came into
Came
the
back.
booth
The
right
Quinn
after.
came back. Yeah, you
And
got
we
yet
got the
another
Pantheon.
kill.
That was
No.
a huge play for us. Yeah, Nefuri's a strong champion in that kind of regard, and because they were split, I just utilized her strength as an assassin.
Any comments? Think about like what you guys had drafting into this game.
We wanted to give our ADC the best possible outcome they could, so we put our ADC on their strongest champion. Our ADC is only level 24 and doing a heck of a job for level 24 at that like given bracket. I genuinely think they could be one of the better ADCs in this league with enough practice. They definitely they take feedback very well, and they're always open to more. So I just want to shout out Coffee, our ADC, and then as far as mid goes, our mid was not in the VC for the majority of that, like the champion select and drafting. That they were in a Marvel's Rivals game, and he just gave me 3 champions to pick, and we just picked Wei for him.
No way! That one of your starters is playing another game during your drafting.
Well, that's actually why he couldn't make it to the first game. He was in a tournament for Marvel Rivals. Shout out Raxi. So, and yes, I think I heard at the end of your guys' casting that you could definitely tell the difference in having like a mid laner I'm like comfortable with on my team. Like he was responding to my calls, it was very good, and like even when he was like beaten a little bit by like getting ganked and camped, he kept his mental up, and we did the calls, and he performed like where he needed to. Like so, also shout out my mid laner.
Very, very nice to hear. Very good. You guys definitely made a solid showing in game 2. Definitely.
Agreed.
All right. Any other comments, questions from my other co-casters here?
Yeah, seeing you pull out Nefiri first pick twice tonight, what was your kind of motivation for picking up this champion?
Well, if I'm honest, I get all of my champions banned, so I just needed the third champion, and it all came from you, because you said Nefiri is really broken right now, and then I played that champion, I was like, oh my gosh, Nefiri is really strong. So, shoot, I was like, dang, this is my third champion. Because it's always going to be, based on my match history, it's always going to be an Udyr or Darius ban. I'm just going to tank the 2 bans. I just realized I need to get another few junglers.
Fair, fair.
And I think the first game you didn't really do a good job of showing how disgusting Nefiri is, but this second game you definitely did show that Nefiri is.
I think Kane's just more busted. Red Kane's just more busted.
But that was more like a purple Kane.
Purple Kane div.
Crazy damage on that Kane. That was, yeah.
Right. Anything else, Blue Stun, that you got from him?
When you saw the Pantheon locked in early, did you think that was a jungle Pantheon?
No, I thought it was support 100%.
That's what I'm saying. All of us. Well, I was thinking like solid. It was support.
It was, or like maybe at like top, and then I was confused when I saw Syndra was picked because I thought the Lux was Lunch Lady's mid pick.
Mid? Yeah. But Lunch Lady wasn't even mid. Lunch Lady was support.
Okay, well, see, that's the thing with their captain chat. In the captain chat, it said he was mid. So you know what? I won't say anything. Yeah, whatever. I actually thought the Syndra was Lunch Lady this entire time.
Oh, you don't play with summoner names?
No, I don't play with summoner names.
Right.
That's fair. That's fair. Alrighty. Any parting words before we end off tonight's stream with a very, very action-packed and dramatic game ending off week 2?
Shout out the jungler from the 94th. I'll come back and get you guys. Don't worry. And then shout out my boy Tran, the ADC for the free agents. Thank you guys. It was fun games.
Yep. Awesome. All right. And that should be it for us. This has been the FMC Week 2, Day 3. We will be returning next Friday with another set of matches. It's going to be double header week. Very exciting. We have all our rival teams going head-to-head, playing both of their matches. It's going to be the 501st versus the 29th, the 34th A versus 34th B, free agents versus the 94th. So very intense header matches coming up. Stay tuned, everyone, and we will be back next week. Thank you all for watching.
Until next time.